Well, tax season has just begun, and that means the scammers are out in full force. Each year, Canadians fall victims to these crooks and lose millions of dollars. So we brought in cybersecurity expert Danny Pehar to give us a few tips to save you a lot of money and a lot of trouble. Welcome, Danny. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
There are a number of ways we can be hacked. Let's begin with this first example.
This call is from Canada Revenue Agency. The reason we are trying to contact you is to inform you that there is a lawsuit filed against you by the Canada Revenue Agency, and there is an unbailable warrant of arrest issued under your name.
All right, let's talk about the red flags here.
So one of the things that I want to point out about these types of calls is the massive sense of urgency that they like to leave with you. So you'll notice two things that they talked about. They talked about a lawsuit and they talked about an arrest warrant. If you hear something like that and you're not suspecting any of this and you've never had this kind of training, that's really scary stuff. You could see how people fall for this. Now, the scammers' purpose is they want you to be so scared that you don't attempt to verify this in any way. You call them and essentially you give them your money.
All right. Also be aware of texts.
Yes, absolutely.
And what are the red flags when you see some of the text come through?
So when you see a text, one of the things to watch for is they're going to ask you to fill out an online form. Now, for the text, a lot of times it'll be more so along the lines of a good news message, as in good news, you're getting some money back. Fill out this online form. The online form is going to be essentially an e-transfer document. That's a red flag. CRA does not work with e-transfers.
All right. We've covered phone, texting, and of course now email.
So email, same thing. When you're dealing with a text or an email, it's usually going to be a good news message, still trying to play off your emotions, not to scare you, but to excite you, to say, hey, you're getting some money back. And the clues to look for is, are they asking for an e-transfer? And sometimes even the clues are they asking to put money on a gift card? Anybody from the CRA contacts you or claiming to be from the CRA and saying that they want to work with an e-transfer or a gift card, that is definitely a scam. CRA does not work with those things.
All right, good to know. What should you do if you think you've been hacked?
So if you think you've been hacked, what you want to do is you want to contact your local police station and you want to let them know what had happened. You want to give them as much details as you can.
If you know, and same thing, I guess, if you know, in fact, you fell victim. That's
if you know that you've been victim, absolutely. If you get a contact like this and you're not sure, what I always encourage people to do is go directly to the CRA website, right? And ask them, hey, are one of you guys trying to contact me? Am I either getting money back or do I have to pay something? Verify it before you talk directly to the person leaving you that message.
Any additional tips before we let you go?
If you get a call like this at all and you know it's a fraudulent call, contact the Canadian Anti-Fraud Center. They're at 1-888-495-8501.
All right, Danny Pehar, cybersecurity expert, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to take a short break. You're watching Global. Thank you so much.